Hello everyone and welcome to OFAC 0317. My name is Paul Harrington and I'll be facilitating for us in this online course over the coming 2 weeks. I know that we have a geographically diverse, globally diverse group of participants this time, from as far afield as Vietnam, Hong Kong, Qatar, as well as based in the UK. I myself am based in the UK, but I'm used to working in cross time zone situations, which this will be. Largely it doesn't matter because a lot of the work we'll be doing is asynchronous, which means it's forum and discussions that will be going on in written basis and don't actually need anyone to be online at a specific time. I will, however, be running office hours sessions in each of the modules where I'll be available for live communication and maybe a group of 2 or 3 people in either of our locations to join. A little housekeeping before we start. The course is a scheduled asynchronous course, which means we have 2 modules spread across the next 2 weeks. I would like everyone, if as much as possible, to keep with everybody else as far as the module progression is concerned, which means to avoid going through into module 2 while we're still working through the first module in week 1. There's quite an amount of material to go through, and if anyone wishes, I'm sure I can find additional material for anyone to have a look at to maybe extend their understanding or references to look at for further reading. The course is built in a platform called It's Learning. That again may be new to some of you, so I would suggest that you spend a little time looking at the platform itself. To familiarise yourself with the navigation around. There are a couple of important areas I would say will be certainly of assistance to you. One of those will be the resources area, which you'll see in the header banner, which actually gives you a listing of all of the course elements, which is a very useful way of navigating your way around. Another one is the completion criteria, which you should also check out to make sure that you've completed the required elements. Knowing that the online sphere can be quite a complex one, the one thing I would say is that for this course I would intend to post all of the course notifications for everyone, so due dates or assignment check-ins or timings for some of our synchronous events. I'll post those in what you will see as the overview or the bulletin. All discussions will normally go on in the discussion forums linked to each of the modules. The messaging system also will be used, but just for those communications which are either person to person or group. So if you have a comment that you wish to make either to myself or to one of your peers on the course, then we'll use that. That hopefully should avoid the confusion of having multiple channels of information coming at you, which I know can be somewhat daunting, especially at the opening of a course where everyone is trying to post their material. So if we keep to that, I think that'll help us to manage our time much better. And time management is an important element of a course, of any online course. As you will see, the required hours for participants in online courses is 3 hours per week. Normally with an online fieldwork education course, the courses last for 3 weeks, so that's 9 hours. We're compressing our time into 2 weeks, and hence need to manage our time accordingly. If at any time you're having any difficulty with finding things which cause you additional time, then please drop a message, or you can contact me by email. My email is in the notes, as is my Skype address if you wish to Skype me. So I think with all of that in place, what I would advise us to do is dive straight in and let's make a start with module 1. I will post some information along with this bulletin to give you an idea of where to actually post video and photographs and clips that you might want to put in the initial discussion, the where are you or where would you like to be section. So without further ado, we'll carry on, and I'll look forward to meeting you all online.